So now it's time for Tatooine. Okay, so we're here in the city of Anchorhead. What does this guy have for sale? Smelia. Ooh, Usanis's brand. This is 4 to 18. That's a good sword to have. Too bad we're broke at the moment. Arakan gauntlets saves all +3. Nice. I guess I won't say we're broke, but we had 6,000 bucks. So we're gonna be using those credits soon. We'll see in a second here. I think I want to get this eventually once I sell some racing bonds, possibly. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know. What's this guy have to say? A shipment? What are you talking about? What's up, Trovis? Giska? It says that I ordered a crate of Giska. Be delivered to Docking Bay 32. Okay. Thanks for dropping that off on my ship. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that later. Just dropped off a bunch of Giska on my ship. Well, thanks, I guess. Alright, we're here in Anchorhead. Like I mentioned before, Anchorhead was mentioned in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Luke Skywalker says to Obi-Wan, I can take you as far as Anchorhead. And you can get a shuttle to Mos Eisley or wherever you're going. So Anchorhead has been around for 4,000 years. It'll survive for 4,000 years after this, so... An old town here on Tatooine. Old city, I guess we should say. And you know the old KOTOR rule, if somebody has a real name, you talk to them.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Trevelyan. I'll help you if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
I wouldn't be able to sell it. I'm not a hunter.
No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where would I get a license? What's the cost?
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Trovis with a 40 stream streak. Thank you, Trovis. I appreciate the support. Trovis, you've always been a real one. An absolute legend. Perhaps I'll buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Can I persuade her to go cheaper? I guess that's kind of mean, huh? Might get dark side points for that. I don't have much money to spare, though. You know what? I'll pay what you want. Here.
Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Light side points. And an item received. I guess that's the end of the quest. It's just literally throw the person $500 and the quest is over. Is it called a raid plate? Well, maybe we can sell that later. We shall see. So we're here on Anchorhead. Walk around here, see what's up. Hey, Canderous. You know, I have not talked to Canderous really since Terrace. Talk to Canderous. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, you don't want to talk? You walked away.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? I was wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Alright. Learning a little bit more about Canderous. Used to be a Mandalorian. Well, he is a Mandalorian, but... a Meandalorian. Alright, just beyond this wall, we're gonna have a mob of Sith here. We have to take out. We can get a melee shield on a while. Check it out.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to land a stasis. We'll see. Some of these Dark Jedi will be able to hit a Force choke on you if you have low wisdom and charisma, so just be wary of that. I might get hit here with that, so let's see. Alright, looks like one of them got hit. Which is cool. Let me use a Force Valor, and let's try to... I'm gonna actually go after... Oh no, they resisted it. What's up, 6490? Bro, this jaw was right next to me. Ooh, we got a short lightsaber. Nice. And a double-bladed lightsaber and a dark Jedi Knight robe. Wow. That actually might look cooler on me than the blue. Black looks pretty sick. Although it is evil. It is evil, so maybe I'll go back to blue. Gotta play the part, right? How's it going? It's going pretty well. Too shabby. Okay, let's use some force speed now that we have it. Yeah, man, I'm really... that really takes a lot out of you, organizing a tournament with 28 people from all over the world and trying to get matches scheduled and then having to play as well in a really high-stakes final. Like, it was a lot. But I'm glad it's over. I won the cup. Now I can just chill. Just feels good.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Okay, let's not get into this. You beat Grass on... No, that was March 15th. It was the Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March. It was at 6 p.m. on March 15th.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who is serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat-hound. But they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled.
Ooh.
I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No?
Remember your training.
Do not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Yeah, thank you, 6490. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to take off next year, so we're going to have a new crop of talent. Try to go for the title. Maybe I'll be back in the future to compete again, but I would gladly host the tournament once again next year. The LTK Cup 7. 2 updates available. Grim's retiring too, yeah. We'll see. We shall see. We got Canderous and Bastila barking at each other. 8 guard.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Where would I get authorization? Well, why do I need authorization?
Zerka Corporation does not want the complications or expense that come with people wandering the dunes. It's too dangerous. Running this installation is difficult enough without fools wandering around getting themselves killed by sand people.
If it's my risk, why not just let me pass?
You know, I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't want the headache. Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped with your authorization. Sorry.
Where would I get authorization?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Father's Lodge.
Alright.
See the Zerka office for authorization.
Well, we gotta go get a hunting license then. Don't we? Like how these dead bodies are just still here. Alright. Let's check out the Zerka office, see if they're giving away hunting licenses. What's going on here? Who are you? So we have Zerka here. So if you want a taste of corporatism, you've come to the right place. Zerka's an intergalactic corporation. They occupy worlds. They set up settlements and they try to basically milk resources from them, type stuff.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
That's actually why I'm here. I want to ask about a hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Huh. Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I'll agree to do this for you. Maybe.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alright, I'll get to it then.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Okay. So, we gotta go check out these Sand People. There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka said that the Sand People attacked first. But then again, we're invading their land, so... kinda makes sense. Yeah, they started tearing up the desert. So what would you suggest then? Communication. I don't understand the Sand People language though. It's too exotic. Maybe a translation droid? Who would have a capable droid? Ooh, a droid shop here maybe could help us. Yukalaka. Okay. So he's suggesting that we wear Sand People clothes and bring a translator droid and try to reason with the Sand People. Huh. Where is the Enclave that you mentioned? Further southwest in the Dune Sea that you go. Okay. Maybe I'll look into it. Let's go check out that droid shop then. Actually, first, let's talk to Bastila here.
How can I help?
Oh, there's nothing to show? Okay.
Then I suggest we move on.
Nothing to say. Oh, swoop registration. You know what? Before we leave Tatooine, we're gonna do some swoop racing again. What else is here? We have, we also have the cantina. You want to head in there. You can play Bazak with some people. Chat with the locals. Learn a little bit about Anchorhead. We're not going to do that right now, but we can head up the this droid shop, which is over here, I believe. Maybe he has a droid for us. There's the rumor. Hello, Yukalaka. What do you have available in your shop? HK-47. Okay. Let's ask some few questions. Let me ask a few questions about HK-47 here. Yeah, you don't really seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
Why haven't you wiped its memory? Alright, goodbye. Why don't we go chat with HK himself? Introducing one of the funniest characters in this game. HK-47, here he is.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, A fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol. Can you outline your functions?
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, a prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
That's exactly what we need. Maybe communicate with the Sand People. Why are you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
So access to your memory is restricted?
Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive.
How do I know that you're going to be loyal once the restraining bolt is removed?
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
Doesn't Yuka question you about your reluctance to reveal your functions?
Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid.
Why are you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more.
Alright, we already got that. Alright, you know what? I kinda like you, HK. I'm gonna see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know that you talk about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you should you purchase me, please.
Okay. Well, maybe we can bargain, maybe we can do some aggressive bargaining and get a good deal on HK. Let me ask a few questions about HK-47. What functions have you tested? So it knows the Sand People dialects, that's confirmed. And weaponry. Alright, let's talk price. Here we go. 5,000? I don't have 5,000. I think I only have about 6,000 in my wallet. Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000? Yeah, that was pretty quick. You desperate to sell? The occasional person bites right away. Perhaps I can convince you to go even lower. Come on, think of the advertising that you'll get from me. Drop the price or I'll see you dead. I can make it even lower. I would save our credits, but I don't want to get the dark side points, even though we're never going to go back in here again. That's kind of mean, though. We have to roleplay the good boy, right? We're a light side guy. I'll pay 2,500. Let's do it. Alright. Thank you. The droid is ours. What's up, HK?
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Alright, travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Alright, we have HK now. New party member. Actually gonna get rid of Bastila, and we'll go Karth as a frontline fighter with me, and then HK can be the ranged attacker for the Dune Sea that we're about to venture into. You can see he's dark side alignment though. Wonder what that's all about. It's an evil droid. Can we trust him? Alright. So, this is the first time we're seeing a droid in action. We had T3 for about 1 minute. You can see his attributes are not spread out optimally. He has a lot of strength, even though he can't use melee weapons. So I don't know why BioWare decided to make his strength so high. That's basically a melee only attribute. But we will increase his dexterity to make him a better ranged attacker. Let's level him up. He has a lot of intelligence, so he'll be helpful for... He's a droid. He'll be helpful for those type of skills. We'll give him some computer use because he doesn't have any right now. Their level up. Attributes, let's go dexterity. Skills, let's go computer use again. Get that up there. More computer use. Now feats. Can give heavy weapons. Yeah, I think he has a heavy weapon anyway. Level up again. More skills. Get his computer use up. Okay, HK-47. So what can we give HK here? Let's just do one weapon. 1 to 8 damage, 1 to 6. What can we give him? Assassin pistol. Ooh, Zalbar's bowcaster, 1 to 10. Might be good. Or we can give him Canderous' repeating blaster, 2 to 11. Be good. Can even upgrade this as well. Alright, droid. We have plating, so we're gonna do... Gives a little better of a defense bonus, so we'll do that one. Energy shield. That. Basic targeting computer. Computer probe. Sure, we can stock him up. Alright. This is HK. HK and Canderous.
Sure.
And I'm actually gonna go back to the Ebon Hawk and see if I can do any modifications to that blaster rifle. Make it a little bit better. I think I do have a few things. Help with that. So we'll return to the Ebon Hawk. Oh, these are the Giska that the guy put on my ship. You can see they kind of look like little amphibians, like little frogs. They're kind of cute. Let's pet it. And play a game with him. Peekaboo. What fun. Alright. Maybe I'll let these guys hang around. We can buy some Giska poison at the market right here. I don't think I want these things on my ship, so I might have to poison them. Alright, let's check out our ranged weapons. Let's go Canderous's repeating blaster. Let's put a hair trigger on it, an energy cell, and a scope. We'll assemble that. Make it a little bit better. And let's see if we have any. We don't think we have any crystals anymore, do we? Good. Alright. Let's go back and we'll use Canderous as a frontline fighter and HK as a ranged fighter. Alright, I don't believe we can transit back. Oh, we can transit back. Nice. You know, actually what I'm going to do is buy the Giska poison while I'm here. See down here, we have our Giska poison. 350 bucks. Wow. Alright. I think all we need is one. And it'll be a chain reaction once we beat it. We can get those little critters off our ship, even though they were pretty cute, you know. But really aren't supposed to be there. Alright, now we transit back. And let's head out to the Dune Sea. This is a pretty good squad we have here. We have the Darksiders on our team. HK and Canderous. Spending some time with the darker characters. And you know the rule of KOTOR, if you see a name, that means that you can talk to them. Troubles from the ghosts among the sands. Can you be clear? I'm having trouble understanding you.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using
What's up, Joe?
trade language
Jay, bro.
to try and help.
We must use a language of trade because you listened complicated to what we say simply. Why wouldn't I understand your true language? Not a problem for Jawa to have for you. You have the ears that do not listen. Oh, okay. So we can't comprehend it. But what is it that you want, Jawa? Leader of a tribe that is mine. Leader that stands before your tribe. Yeah, guess so. The Ebon Hawk crew. There are troubles we have. Giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. Does that mean sand people? Giants made of sand. Sand people? That is how you know them. Giants are different from us, we being smaller. People of sand are who I mean. Huh. So what do you want me to do? Great group that digs with machines. That must be Zerka that he's talking about. Bring away from the people of the sand. And then we will offer a trade. What have we salvaged among you? And those that came before, we have things you will like for this service. I mean, where are your people then? Where are they located? People of the sand in the sand. There is a place in the far south where they live. So it must be the Sand People Enclave. Bring the tribe from in to out, and there will be a payment in trade and thanks. Alright. I'll check it out when I leave the city. Goodbye. Alright. So we might have to save some Jawas, too, in the Sand People Enclave. We have a lot of work to do there. Alright.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Okay. We're going out to the Dune Sea. See the binary suns up here? This lady up to?
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together.
Old boys?
Tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
Yeah, what do you mean by old boys?
You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
Anniversary gift? What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face.
Whoa.
Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Alright, what if he has a message for you, though?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
Alright. Well, I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Well, so I'll have to see what that's all about. Alright, the vast, desolate Dune Sea. Here we go. Some speed on so we can run through it faster. Looks like that sand crawler is smoking or on fire. Oh, what do we have here? Could this be Tanis? That lady's husband that we were just
Anyone
chatting
out
with?
there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Maybe it is. It is Tanis Ven.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
You're Tanis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
Triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Well, what do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
Alright, I'll try to help you out. Hold on.
Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Yeah, meatbag is HK-47's phrase for humans. Organic meatbag. Alright, what do we got here? Access system status and repair functions. We have some repair parts, but I don't want to waste those, so let's try a manual repair. Alright. Node 1 reports Node 2 failed. Node 2 reports Node 3 failed. Node 3 reports Node 2 failed. Two of the above are definitely false. Compare the logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. Node 1 reports Node 2 failed. Node 2 reports Node 3 failed. Node 3 reports Node 2 failed. So that means Node 2 is reporting accurately, I believe. Alright, systems returning to normal. Okay. Alright, we got that one. Another puzzle. System status and repair functions. Enter diagnostic mode to try manual repair. Data missing from prime values. Listing data 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Okay, so a prime value. It's either 7 or 9. Let's say 7. Alright, returning to normal. Got it. Exit. Okay, we got that one. Alright, what do we got here? Access system status and repair functions. Enter diagnostic mode and try to manual repair. Power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same total energy pool as either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. Upper motivator has used 100 small pulses. How many large pulses are left in the remaining fraction? It's either 300 or 180. So if we divide... Wait. Upper has used 100 small pulses. Did we divide 180 by 3? Oh no, that can't be it. How many large pulses left in the remaining fraction? If it used 100 small pulses. $100 small pulses. Wait a second. Would it be 140? How many large pulses are left? don't know if I know this one. Hold up. Let me try the other one. I think if you're allowed 2 to blow up. No, you're allowed 1 to blow up. If 2 blow up, I think he dies. See if I can... System status and repair. Enter diagnostic mode to try to manually repair. Scanning memory nodes. 4, 14, 11 through 14. 31 to 14. 13, 21, 14. Descriptive number progression corrupted. To recalibrate, determine the correct progression by describing the previous entry. Yeah, this one's hard. Recalibrate, determine the correct progression by describing the previous entry. I don't know. I might get HK on here to use his computer skill. Let me see.
Master?
System status and repair functions. Oh, that's only 4 repair parts. That's much better than whatever my repair was. Let's do this one. Automatic repair. Now it's returned to normal. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, well, this one, if we get it wrong, it's okay. We're allowed 1 to blow up. This one again, okay. 300 small, 180 large. Upper motivator has used 100 small. How many large pulses are left in the remaining fraction? Alright, I'm gonna guess 120. We got it. I don't know why I was thinking 140.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
Think I should ask for more. One-third. So 2/3 left. Ah, okay, okay. 2/3 of 180 is 120. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, KOTOR has these little, like, math puzzles sometimes they'll throw in, you know? It's cool, you know, it's not just about combat and dialogue. Yeah, there's some puzzles to solve, which is cool. I think I should ask for more.
What else could I give you? I need what I have to repair my droids and get back up and running.
You know the rescue was worth more. I literally saved your life.
I suppose I do. It's pretty smart to appeal to what I think my safety is worth. Here, now if you don't mind, I have to limp these boys back to my shop. Hopefully Marlena didn't take the manuals with her.
The first 2 were easy. Alright. We got a little bit more credits there. That's fine. That guy was kind of slimy anyway. I wonder why his wife was so upset with him. Like, I don't know. Gotta be something, right? The Sandcrawler's on fire. What this is all about. Check it out.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
This guy's Scottish. Excuse me. Or maybe Irish? Couldn't get a freaking ride. I assume this was done by the Sand people?
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Alright, here we go. Sneak attack. Nope, not far away enough. Try to stasis. Got one on. Alright. Critical strike, maybe I'll get a stun. These guys are pretty weak. Another mob coming. I can sneak attack these probably. Boom, one hit. I gotta heal up. Wow, 3 waves. Maybe I can, they have any remains? Look like it. Refuse pile.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to try and stop the Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job.
Alright, I have to go.
Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Alright. Well, good luck. What else we got over here? Another refuse pile, I believe. Oh. Sand people are ambushing us. We can't talk with these, but we're gonna go to the Enclave and see what's up. Use some Force Valor. Buff up my stats. Oh, I'm dead. Use a med pack. Maybe I should have Bastila here for support. Maybe. Sand people clothing. Could use that as a disguise, yeah. Perfect. What do we got over here? More refuse piles.
Don't let me die under here, please! Please help! I can't get out! 3, 2, 1.
Oh, these Gamorreans set up a trap. We got you good now. Did a good ambush and you better pay. Maybe 500 credits. You die otherwise. Perhaps I could persuade you not to do this? If you let me go, I'll tell others how smart you are. Yeah, they fell for it. Okay, we'll leave you alone here. You count yourself lucky. Real lucky. Alright. Now that's talking things out. I'm gonna use the quick transit system to heal up. So I don't have to waste any more force points. 'Cause I am not doing well. Look at me. Go back to the Ebon Hawk. Transit back. Okay, now we're all healed up. Alright, looks like we have another mob down here to take out. Let's do some...
Yeah?
Give you a melee shield.
Master?
Give you a shield.
What?
Give me a shield. Valor. Burst of speed. I'm gonna launch a grenade. These guys to get them started. And people warrior. Let's go. Any plasma grenades left? I'll throw a frag grenade to get started. And let's try to sneak attack you. Go. Okay, that he's stunned. That's good. I'm gonna actually give myself a med pack. Take out this guy. Very good. Get out of that grenade. It's an elite warrior, so that'll be annoying. I wonder if I can land a stasis on him, possibly. Let's try that. Andorus, I want you to do power attack on this guy. HK. Power blast as well. And let's go. He resisted it. Maybe I can get sneak attack while his back's turned. Just like that. Okay. And again. Wow, where did they come from? Oh, there's more. Goodness. Let's do a quick... Actually, let me just use a normal med pack. About to throw a grenade, we're gonna run. We just avoided it. Oh, he's throwing one too, I think. Maybe. They elites or just normal warriors? Okay, just normal warriors. We can probably stasis this guy. Alright, that's good. One shot. Take you out. Alright. Now let's gather all this stuff. I think we get paid for every gaffy stick we grab, so we might as well grab as many as we can. Alright. So, I think it's time to put on a disguise. We're gonna wear the Sand People robes. Obviously HK can't wear that, but our humans can. Me and Canderous will wear the robes, and I'll bring the droid there. Have you ever seen a sand person with a lightsaber? With two. This doesn't look odd at all. I'm pretty sure in the Star Wars universe there was a Jedi. There was that Sand People Jedi. Can't remember his name though. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk one more time before we head over here. Heal up. Oh! There goes my outfit. Guess they don't want you... they don't want you wearing the Sand People robes in Anchorhead. It's funny. Alright. Got our disguises.
Yes?
Let's check out this enclave. Oh. Damn, they put mines there. Minefield. Heal up. Burst of speed. How are we being ambushed? It's crazy. Come on, we're one of you. Oh, I got... Oh, there's 3 elite warriors. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna try to disengage and try to take him out quickly. Okay. More gaffy sticks. Alright, let's try not to get ambushed again. HK's running low. He has a repair kit. Can't use med packs, but he can use repair kits.
What?
What is with this, man? They're just throwing... gas mines. Is there is something going on here that I shouldn't be fighting these guys? I have a disguise on, right? Is it because it's HK, maybe? Or do I have to go unarmed also? Go unarmed. See what that does.
Yes?
Here they come again. Something's going on here. Go green saber, blue saber. Give you the Chani Ritual brand. Try another stasis. That landed, that's good. Okay. Do another med pack. The warrior.
That'll show you.
Alright, let me save quickly. I'm just gonna make a run for it. We're running. Okay, something's going on here. Something's going on. Our disguises aren't working. Hope it's not some type of glitch. Try it again. Yeah, now it's fine. So yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. Because I transit back to the Ebon Hawk, maybe. Time to negotiate with the Sand People. Ineffective at close range.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Okay, quickly tell him that we're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here, and say that we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Let's talk to the chieftain. Let's talk to him.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him that we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Ask him what is it that he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Okay. And tell him that we're gonna get his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Okay. We have to go get some moisture evaporators from Zerka. We have to go back to the Zerka office. And the easiest way to do that is to transit back the Ebon Hawk. Put our clothes back on.
Yes?
So because we entered a new loading zone, we're not going to be able to transit back. We'll have to walk all the way back to the Sand People Enclave. Alright. What do you have available for purchase? Do you have any moisture evaporators? It's not really your concern, is it? $400 for the pair. I think we can, you be persuaded to lower the price? I have to cover my costs, you know. It's Zerka's cost, though. It's not really your store, right? So who cares? It's their money. Could you be persuaded to lower the price even more? Alright, 200 for the moisture evaporators. Sounds fine. Alright, so we got the moisture evaporators. Let's go back to the Sand People Enclave. Yeah, he didn't believe that we could do it, but you know what? We're doing it. An outsider doesn't usually help the Sand People, but guess what? Trevelyan's different. He's built different. Oh, what's with the camera? Where'd HK go? Oh, God. He's all the way back in the Zerka, at the Zerka offices in the swoop registration. I see him here. We're over here. Maybe he got stuck. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, he's coming. Just have to wait. Talk to him in the meantime.
Hmm? Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Yes, I will try to talk with the Sand People chieftain about those Jawas that are there. You have to remember that. Now we have to walk across the Dune Sea. Good thing we have force speed, though. Might get ambushed. There are also some raids here. That's like another desert monster. And they actually give you 250 XP. So if you ever want to grind for levels, Tatooine's Dune Sea is a good place to do it. I don't know if we're going to do that. Let me see. It's kind of boring. I mean, we could push it to the next level, but we're going to be getting a lot of XP soon. The level cap in this game is level 20. And what are we at? 13? Or sorry, 11? Okay. You guys better not attack me. I'm in cahoots with you guys now. Come on. We got banthas here. Roaming the area. Pick up this corpse. 13 credits and a computer spike.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him that we have the moisture evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Okay. So he's surprised.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell him that we have his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's Gaffy as reward.
Nice.
The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Okay. I could ask him about the Jawas, but I feel like that might be disrespectful. Although I did just do this for him. But he did give me the gaffy stick, so I feel like that's already exchanged. I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Ask him about the star map. Where's that located?
Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way.
Thank you.
Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Crate dragon? What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Okay. Ask him about the Jawas. Captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask him if he knows about the Jawas.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay. Sounds good. Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Alright. Got the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy? Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if we can find those Jawas. See where they're located. Here in this compound. Not in here. Not in there. Aha! You're not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped. The people of sand. You are from the old city new. Are you a rescuer? You must be. Yes. The sand people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. Alright, we'll get a reward for that. Wait by the walls of your city that open to the sand. He'll trade fair. Okay. Thank you, Jawa. Oh, we got those little guys. Safe and sound. Alright, so he told us to go to the Eastern Dune Sea. So obviously the dark side option is to just kill all the sand people, Anakin Skywalker Episode 2 style. If you're doing a dark side playthrough of this. But we did the light side, talking with them. Okay. The Eastern Dune Sea we go. So north, so we're gonna go east. Twilight corpse. Thermal detonator, nice. All right, the Eastern Dune Sea. So we have a cave to explore here. Something large in there. I wonder if that's that crate dragon. Comad Fortuna. You know, that's funny. In Jabba's palace, the Twi'lek, that is like Jabba's assistant, his name is Bib Fortuna. So I wonder if this is a descendant of Jabba the Hutt's assistant.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Well, that wasn't very smart. How big can this dragon of yours be? I can see it from the outside. It's huge. What's up? You look like a hunter. The largest of the Tatooine desert predators. It's such an honor. Why do you want help? Why should we kill this great beast? I'll help it. Can you give me some information how to defeat this dragon? We must bait the great beast out of hiding. Okay. We're gonna trap him with mines. Lure him out. Okay. How will we lead the Banthas here? If I find Bantha fodder, I can bait them here. Okay. Seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? They really didn't pose any threat to me before. Why am I doing most of the legwork here? Look, I have your fodder. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Not very sporting, yeah, we're just luring him out and blowing him up, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, let's see if we can herd some Banthas. A cure. Burst of speed. Hey, what's up, Red? Hope you're having a good night. Alright, let's try to lure the banthas. I don't think the sand people are gonna like that. Nope. We have an ambush. Here we go. We have, ooh, a bunch of elite warriors. How many of them? 4. Alright, I'm gonna shield up. And I'm gonna try to land a stasis on this guy. He's throwing a mine. Throwing a nade. Okay, there's one. HK's not doing well. Let me see if I can get him to some power attack there. Canderous, what are you doing? Canderous's lines. That's done. Let me do a cure. Canderous is stuck here, so we'll do some power attacks and let's roll. Yes. Alright. We don't have any cures. You a regular med pack, so we have a bunch of those still. Another regular med pack.
Yes?
Let's try this again. Alright, let's lure him.
Achuta. Wonga kun pistol. Achuta. Wonga kun pistol. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak tale.
Hope the mines do their job quickly. Alright. Don't worry, I'm ready. Console controls compared to PC? Console KOTOR is pretty comfortable. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. I think it's good controls. That's when I first played it. Well, that's how I first played it. Xbox original. Alright, the dragon's down. Yeah, I can't recommend this game enough. You earn the share of victory, such as it is. Thanks. We did what we did what had to be done. Yeah, Battlefront 2 has some KOTOR mods where you can play as like Revan and Malak and fight against Mandalorians, I think. Or maybe it's Republic versus Sith. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Battlefront 2 has so many mods. Alright, we took down the dragon.
Master?
Use a repair kit. HK here. Heal him up. Yeah, I'll probably play through Battlefront 2 at some point. Do either a Galactic Conquest or just the story. Probably on the hardest difficulty. Could be a good challenge. Elite difficulty. Alright, we're here in this cave. Ooh. Dark and scary in here. We got a Jedi Master Robe. Nice. Let's put that on a while. Give us one extra defense bonus. That's good. Got a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I usually... Oh, I got a purple crystal. Nice. I can do the green-purple combo now. Maybe blue-green's pretty sick. Like Attack of the Clones, Anakin Skywalker. When he's fighting against Dooku. I think they didn't expect people to like it. Yeah. I sort of like the space, but like I'll do a few of them. I'm not going to do it every time it comes up in Galactic Conquest or the story. I mean, there's a reason why they had the skip option. What I like to do in the space missions is you literally just board the enemy ship and just blow it up from the inside. You get somebody that has like a rocket launcher and just blow it up from the inside. Other than that, there's our star map. Nothing up there. Pick this up yet? Yeah, you could also do that too. Getting the bomber ship that like drops everything, just drops it down vertically, right? But the ground combat's the best in Battlefront 2. Alright, we got a star map. Alright, you played as the CIS? I always played as the Republic or the Stormtroopers.
Feeling that finding this star map in the back of this Krayt Dragon's cave is more than just a coincidence?
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the Krayt Dragon was drawn to this cave because of it.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's a dark side artifact, so the Krayt Dragon wanted to hang here with it.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
Oh, we got a level up as well. Nice. Yeah, the voice lines. Just like the simulations. HK hates sand, just like Anakin Skywalker. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Oh, what do we have here? Wait, did I already... This, right? Yeah. The thing isn't, like I said, in KOTOR 1, it doesn't say if it's empty, but in KOTOR 2 they have that, which is a great thing they added. Look at this, we got some speeders out there. I wonder who that could be. Let's heal up before this. I'm gonna save this level up in case I'm low on health here.
Ready.
HK, do a repair kit.
Huh?
Pandarus, you're a beast. You're doing just fine.
Yes?
Yes. And let's save. Okay. What do we got here? Shield up. Oh no, it's our short king. Calo Nord. The bounty hunter found us.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end.
I see you brought some backup, Calo. Realized we were a bit too much to handle on your own, huh?
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Calo. Maybe we can work a deal out here. You don't have to fight.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me.
Ooh,
I've got a rep to
it's
protect.
personal now.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime. Alright, let's go. Calo Nord, okay. What could we throw at Calo here? Thermal detonator, perhaps? That could do a lot of damage. Let's try. Oh, I'm stuck. Try it again. Oh, look at them. They all three of them fell. Wonder if I can get a sneak attack on him too while he's down. No, it's too far away. Alright. I'm actually gonna get Canderous on Callow because, I mean, they have personal beef, for one. And for two, Canderous is a good tank. But let's get that going. That didn't do any damage to him. He must have a shield on, that's probably why. I have a level up to use, which is great. I'm gonna throw a Force Valor out. I'm gonna throw a Force Valor out for me right now to buff up my stats. Canderous is gonna try to get some melee damage on that shield, and in the meantime, I'm gonna take out these guys. HK, what are you doing? Maybe you can try to get some power blast on Callow as well. Alright, I think we're ready to roll. Roll the dice. I'm missing so much. Alright, Callow's almost gone. Canderous is doing a good job there. Take out this thug. Oh, bro has a med pack? Really? Alright, I'm behind him. I might be able to get sneak attack damage right now. Here we go. Let's try some flurry. Oh, he switched. Oh, he's using med packs. We got him. What's up, Corey? Canderous really took a lot of hits there. $2,000 credits. We got heavy pistol, 2 Mandalorian heavy pistols, and Callow Nord's battle armor. Nice. Well, that's just great. I might actually give that to Canderous right now. See how much I'll see how much defense rating that gives him. Okay, 9 defense bonus and 1 dex bonus. Let's see what did I have him have? Davik's Warsuit was 8 and 3. Actually, I'm gonna stick with Davik's Warsuit. Get a little bit more dex. Alright. Let's level everybody up.
Sure.
We're gonna go strength. Now we're at +4 modifier for that. Persuasion and treat injury. Powers, here we go. Could start the force push line. Because wave also will stun enemies, but stasis field might be our bread and butter once we get there. I already have stasis. Stasis field is AoE spell. Let's go. Oh, Night Valor. It's good to get that boost in stats. Alright, Canderous. Go treat injury. That big power blast. Okay. Computer use and repair. Okay. Anything else they have here? Doesn't look it. So we killed the big bad Callow Nord. Remains. Maybe just bash it disappears, I believe. Yeah. Don't pick anything up. Alright. We're here in the Dune Sea still. The Eastern Dune Sea. You know what? Let's go back to the Sand People Enclave. And, talk to those guys again. And I'm gonna tell them that I killed a dragon, and they're gonna really respect that. Maybe. This is what the Sand People females look like, if you ever wondered. The only ones that you see attack Luke Skywalker in the movies are the males. They're the stereotypical looking Sand People. But we also have females here too. I don't know my way around here. Chieftain's room, okay. I want information on Sand People culture. What's the history of the Sand People?
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Tell me the history of your clan.
Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Did I meet the storyteller?
Translation.
That scared the shit out of you? You're wearing headphones?
He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
I mean, I killed a crate dragon. Does that prove my worth?
Translation. Translation. He won't believe you until he sees a dragon pearl as proof. I should kill him for not taking you at your word, Master.
I have the dragon pearl right here.
Translation. Translation. He is stupefied, Master. He never thought you could return with such an item. Such a thing has not been done in many years. Translation. He will allow you to meet the storyteller, but also gives a warning. If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation. The storyteller will be summoned to one of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master.
Why are they so hostile to outsiders?
Translation. Translation. He says that the fact that you have to ask, this is just one more example of your ignorance as an outsider, Master. He says you are blind. Translation. His people believe they are part of the land, living with it. You and your kind dare to raise yourself above it. You remove yourself. Translation. That act of removal makes you an outsider, separate from all that is important. You could never understand how unwelcome you are.
What do you mean, raise myself above the land? Like, think that you're better than the sand? That's probably what he means.
Translation. Translation. He says that outsiders use machines to convey them and to make their lives easier. This severs a connection with the land. Translation. connection to the soil must be made through flesh. A sacred animal is the only external tool to be used.
Read the voices? Yeah, I like to do that. Especially for the stream here. I mean, I don't do that when I'm playing by myself or anything, but for the broadcast, it only makes sense. Just role-playing. It's great. Ask why he bargained for the evaporators when they are unnatural.
Translation. Translation. He says that the use of these blasphemous things will only be tolerated because outsider interference has forced it upon them. Translation. If your kind had not come here, he would not have to defend their ways or their land.
How does he have contact with the land while completely covered?
Translation. Translation. He says that the robes are sacred, Master, and you would not understand. Sand people are never uncovered outside of the most private moments.
Never? Not even in death? I wonder what does a sand... What do sand people look like under all that, you know?
Translation. Translation. Never. That is their way, Master.
Well, tell him I apologize. Well, maybe I shouldn't tell him that I unwrapped his warriors. Maybe he'll get offended by that. Tell him I apologize for previously unwrapping his warriors. We're going for it. I think he likes me. I think he's not going to be that angry at me.
Protocol. Is that wise, Master? They may have assumed that the disguises you used were replicas instead of being taken off their dead.
Just tell him I want to see what happens. I don't want to push him. Farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Okay. Alright, here's the storyteller. Are we ready to learn about the history of the Sand People?
He identifies himself as the storyteller, Master. He has been told of your warrior skills and will speak the history to you.
I'm honored. Ask him what he records.
Translation. Translation. There is only one accepted history, passed orally to each successive generation. Translation. A book or datapad can be taken away, cheapening the value of what it contains. To commit it to paper or storage is to remove it from the people.
What topics can I choose from?
Translation. Translation. You may choose to hear the history, or you may choose not to. Their history is a single entity that cannot be partitioned. Translation. The only exception is in continuing the tales once they have begun. If you leave, when you return, he will continue from where he left off.
Alright, begin the history. Let's learn about the history of the Sand People. Some deep Star Wars lore right here.
Translation. Translation. It begins with the ancient times. They were not sand people, for there was no sand. The land was green with life, and they walked without wrappings. Translation. Though the land was beautiful, they lived apart from the land. They built their walls high and saw beyond the horizon. They dared to reach the stars. Translation. There are no words for how long ago this was. It was before the outsiders, before the abduction, before the cities fell, before the builders.
So Tatooine used to not be a desert. It used to be lush. It used to be very green. And the Sand People didn't wear their robes back then. Interesting. Continue with the history.
Translation. Translation. His arrogant people touched the stars, and this sin drew the attention of the builders. The builders did not touch the stars, they lashed them to millstones. Translation. Great demons of metal stripped the world of its riches.
Demons of metal.
All that was left
Chips?
was the green of the ground. The great cities were lifted away. Translation. Those that had used the wealth were taken along with it. Transgressors abducted to serve past the sky, seeding the stars with penitent, adaptable slaves.
Also, I like how the Sand People, they mentioned the builders. We've heard that word before, the builders. Remember that ancient droid said the builders? He kept referring to the builders, and it was a proper noun. The builders. Continue with the history.
Translation. Translation. There came a time when the builders were also judged for their crimes. After generations, a plague weakened them, and the time of the Great War began. Translation. The builders faltered, and his people realized why they had been punished, so that they understood the crime, and would now strike down the greater offender. Translation. They worked chaos in the machines, so they destroyed themselves. The builders fought back, laying waste to the green that had been misused with fire from above. Translation. Soil became glass, grinding to sand, but the fight was long planned, and his people were safe. Deep in cave homes carved from valley wall, they were free.
So it was all green and lush, and the soil became glass, grinding to sand. So they, like, destroyed the planet, and that's why it's all a desert now? Wow.
Translation. Editing, if I may, Master. This section of his tale details several millennia of the long walk, their nomadic wanderings as they accept their identity in a desert world. Rather than strain my circuits on his dialect, might we just assume there was much fighting over who has the biggest bantha and move on to more recent things?
You can encourage that, go ahead.
Translation. Translation. The tribes spread far, distant from each other, but all as Sand People, and all cherished the land that remained. The sand would not be misused. Translation. Then machines fell from the stars again, outsiders like you that brazenly walked apart from the land. And greater still was the insult to come. Translation. These outsiders reminded them of their past transgression, of the time when they too walked apart from land. The outsiders, your kind, looked like their ancient abducted. Translation. So it is to the current sons that the Sand People hate all outsiders and give them no footing. You come again, time after time, adaptable slaves to the machine.
You know, that makes sense why they hate outsiders now. They literally destroyed the planet, turned it from green to sand. Is there anything further?
Editing. The last 1,000 years are full of conflicts with different groups of attempted planetary settlers, all of whom are poorly described, long dead, and likely untraceable. I believe I have truncated it down to the usable bits in what was already said. I hope it is enough, Master.
I want to ask some questions about what I heard.
Cautionary. I should warn you, Master, that any questioning of their interpretation may be seen as trying to change the meaning of what was said. Clarification. They may consider this to be speaking the words in error, a blasphemy they would attempt to kill you for.
Okay. I want to ask something about the ancient times.
Clarification. It would appear that they once had a thriving technologically advanced society, but were wiped out by a much more sophisticated alien species.
Ask him if these builders resemble any modern species. Yeah, the builders is what we want to figure out.
Translation. Translation. He only understands the builders as an iconic force meant to test the resolve of his people. He is not making sense, Master. Clarification. They claim their stories are repeated unchanged, but they have demonized these builders. In their minds, they wreak such havoc they could not possibly be flesh and blood.
Huh. Ask if they have an image we could compare with current species.
Cautionary. Master, this line of questioning may be interpreted as attempting to change the story. He may react poorly.
Alright, that's fine. Can he clarify how long ago Tatooine was green with life?
Doubting. I don't believe he can, Master. Even if their stories are exact and unchanged, it is likely they were first told thousands of years after these events occurred. This has become very much like a creation myth for his people. There is no date. It simply was.
Okay. Let's return to my other questions.
Obedient. I will ask whatever you wish, Master.
Continue with the history where we left off.
Translation. Translation. Now that you have heard the whole of the history, you may select a piece of it to hear again.
Alright, I think I understand it now. I think I understand the Sand People. Let's return to my other questions.
Obedient. I will ask whatever you wish, Master.
Alright. I'll return later.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Okay. We learned a lot there about the Sand People. I think that that's all we can do here, though. There's really not much else to do. There is a side quest with Mission, but we haven't been really using Mission here on Tatooine. We might return to Tatooine later. There are some side quests, for sure. But for now, we're about to wrap it up, I think. I think we'll go... Next, we'll go to the swoop race. We'll do some swoop racing. Try our best there. Very interesting stuff. Let's transit back so we don't have to walk across the Dune Sea again. Turn to the Ebon Hawk. And also return those gaffy sticks.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have gaffy sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Should I give her that? Because there's actually it's a pretty good melee weapon. Maybe I could do the item duplication glitch and have two of them. It's a good weapon because it inflicts poison on enemies. And I could give it to somebody in our party. Alright. I was mistaken. I'll be back later.
Very well.
Alright. Maybe we could do the item duplication glitch so we can keep one of the chieftains. Well. Hopefully we can keep it. Unless they take both. Alright. So again, we'll do the item duplication glitch like I did last night.
What?
So we start off by unarming both players here. Let's save just in case something happens. I know we had a crash last time. Alright, so the item duplication glitch. Let's go to our inventory. Make sure we have that. Gaffy's Chieftain's Gaffy. Well, on hit poison. DC 20. Wow. Might be useful for melee people that are dual wielding. I don't want to keep one of them. Let's do the item duplication glitch. So all you do is use a med pack, and then in the animation we pause. I can't use a med pack. Guess I can waste a I'll waste a strength stimulant. Alright, here we go. Ready? Alright, the animation started. We go to Gaffy Stick. Okay. And we go to Canderous. Do the same thing. Do it. Paused. Close. Back to Canderous. Do it again. So now we should have 2 Chieftain's Gaffy Sticks. Oh, it didn't work. Let me save. Oh no, I have it. Okay, let's save. And load, and we'll load it. And we should have 2. Yes, we have 2 Gaffy Sticks now. It did work. Good. And that's how you duplicate any item in this game that's equipable. I might want to use that Gaffy Stick later, so I wanted to get a second one. Although, I don't know if... Still don't know if, they'll take it, so I'm gonna whip it on Canderous just in case. Oh, it's a one-handed weapon. Interesting.
Yes?
Anyway, let's talk to the Zerka.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have Gaffy Sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Yes, here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you.
Yeah, for a bit more I could maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the sand people made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Zerka Corporation thanks you.
Right. Canderous still has one of them, that's good.
Greetings again from...
Now I have more Gaffy Sticks we can redeem.
You have fulfilled your end of the bargain, and Zerka Corporation... I will, of course, continue to give you bounties on regular Gaffy Sticks. Everyone helps.
Okay.
Farewell.
600 credits for it. Nice. Very good. And we kept one. Alright. I need another shield here. Actually, let's do the Achani dueling shield. Alright.
Yes?
Well, that's everything for Zerka. let's go over to see if I can sell that braid plate that lady gave me. I can go into the hunting lodge and see what's up. Actually, can't remember where that is done. I think it might be here. You killed a dragon, yeah. I did. I have something to sell you. 500 credits. I think we can do a little bit more than that. Well, that's what I got it for. Can't persuade him to get some more? I have a buyer that put in a special request. Does 500 credits sound fair? I guess that's fine. No, I don't. Alright. Now we got 7,000 credits, so that's good. Very good. Alright, the last thing we can do here on Tatooine, we'll be back though for some side quest stuff. But while we're here, first time around, let's do some swoop racing. Again. I'm actually going to... $8 to 15 damage. But I actually kind of want that because he can poison. Pretty good melee attack. Melee sword, I should say. Weapon. Alright, back to Anchorhead. Let's go to the swoop registration. Oh, what do we have here?
Yikukuno no ba mulira tikun. Donghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dulpi kikiwana.
I didn't drop it. I didn't drop anything.
Takom jus dach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Thanks.
Di hodunga kun honkami. Wana kun bez ching balamule tunking ba nunotak. Tukning chatukune muleraves. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dulpi kikoyana. Dong patugas baktelea.
Interesting. Who is this guy? Walking away. This data pad contains a single short cryptic message. Gino Haradan. Say to meet Hulos on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Okay. We'll note that when we go to Manan. Alright, time for some swoop racing. Gotta get some racing bonds. Try our best here. Give it a save before the swoop racing. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's just like episode 4. Mos Espa or Mos Eisley, whatever. I think it's Mos Eisley where they are. Yeah. Definitely inspired by that. We're here in Anchorhead. Alright, we're here at the swoop track. Gotta talk to this guy, Mod of the Hut. Who dig a mine? I'm looking for information. Can you help? Only racing. Okay. Nothing really special. You race? I mean, I was the Terra Swoop champion before it blew up. The day before it blew up. I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. You and 12 other liars. All right. Race records are lost. Now everyone is a champion. Yeah, my bike's in the Ebon Hawk. I have my own bike. I have my own bike stored on my ship. $100 credits. I mean, why not drop the fee? No racers means no crowds. All 5,000 levels? That's crazy. That's a lot. That's probably like a 5-hour video. Yeah, he probably skipped a lot. I guess it's like Terrace, where the wealthy and the rich live at the top, and then it gets worse and worse the lower you go. There's more crime down at the bottom. Probably like monsters at the very bottom, feeding on like the sewage and the crap that falls. All right, I'll pay the 50 credits. Last 3 are sealed off. What sort of business do you need help with? I make my money off signing good racers, good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. Huh. This guy's a little slimy, isn't he? I mean, he is a Hutt. I want Nico to sign a contract with me. And I want you to convince him I'll pay well. Why won't he sign? A hefty cut of his winnings. Why don't you just give him a better deal? Maybe he'd be more convinced to sign. Soup jockey attitude. This is a business, and I know what's best. All right. That's kind of fair. But if he's just a kid, it's still kind of taking advantage of him. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. Maybe he wouldn't like this threat. Wonder if this will pass a persuasion check. Oh, there we go. It did work. He doesn't like rumors. Yeah, give him a better deal. You, of course, are not getting paid. But we'll see about that. Anything else? You know what? Just set me up with a race. Actually, I'll be back later. Talk to this Nico guy.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here. But maybe we'll have time for a few races.
I did talk to Mata about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
How long have you been racing?
Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there.
Beggars
No one
Canyon.
crowds.
Just like Beggar's Canyon back home. I used to hit womp rats with my T16, and they're not much bigger than 2 meters. Are you any good?
I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata.
What does racing pay?
Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace.
Where's the best place to get bike upgrades?
If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock.
How long have you been racing?
Just a few years.
I already asked that.
I used to run.
Alright, back to my other questions.
Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind.
Alright. Goodbye.
All right, see you around the track.
Alright. Well, let's get some races in, shall we? Let's talk about swoop racing. Just set me up with a race. I already paid the fee. I already paid you $50. Yeah, I already paid the maintenance fee. Will you negotiate on the price? I'll put on a good show. You'll make your money back. Alright, the time to beat is 23:09. Here we go. Bad start. We got it though. 23.5. Or 23.2? Or it's 23.5? Barely. Beat Garm's time easily. Alright, we'll try tier 2. I'll be back later. See if Nico was impressed by that.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now.
Okay.
All right.
Do another one. Let's save. Alright, just set me up with a race. I already given you a free race. It was $50. It wasn't a free race. Alright. I'll pay the 100 credits. Alright, I have to beat 23.2. I really gotta hit. Really gotta hit that. Here we go. Here we can get it. 23.1. You did beat it. $30 more racing bonds. All right. I'll be back later. All right, Nico, what about now? Man, I got a 23 point...
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
Okay. I guess I gotta go tier 3.
Hurry. All right.
I don't know if I can beat that, though. Whew. Gonna be tough. Alright. Let's talk about swoop racing. Set me up with a race. I'll pay the 100 credits. Tier 3. 22.5? I have not broken 22 yet. Do I have to get more swoop upgrades? Let's try it. $23.5 again. That was even worse. Alright. At least we got some racing bonds. What about the rewards? What does each tier pay? Alright. I'll be back later. You mentioned something about the Zerka office having upgrades. I'm actually curious about that. Go check that out. What do you have available for purchase? Okay, there's nothing here to buy. And maybe she can talk about it.
Offices of Zerga.
I want to ask about our agreement. Already got that. Anything out of the ordinary happening? No, I have to go.
Farewell. Zerga Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Might have to just do this normally. Unless there's something out here, I don't remember.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
Want to ask some questions.
Hey, aren't you a swoop jock? I can't help with bike problems. I work with the heavy stuff.
Okay.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
There wouldn't be anything at the hunting lodge. I can try one more time. Try one more time. I have to hit every single... What's it called? Speed bump, probably, to get it. Unless... Alright, I beat him. This is the champion. Let me talk to Nico and see if he has any ideas for upgrades.
You have to step up and do it to know anything about it.
Where's the best place to get bike upgrades around here?
If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock.
It'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Alright.
Hurry it up, alright? Alright.
You know, I might look this up actually because I don't know. Swoop upgrades. There are no upgrades. It's all about the path. Alright, let's try it again. We'll save beforehand so we don't have to waste our credits. Set me up with a race. I have to get 22.5? $22.5. I can't get that one. Not even close. That was my worst run yet. Alright, try again. Yeah, HK is great. I don't really use him much because he's kind of... Like, if you look at his attributes, they gave him all this strength, but he can't use melee weapons. But he's hilarious. Like, he's such a funny companion. I guess I can just use him for dex and ranged attacks, but... I might not even use him after Tatooine here, but his commentary is great. Alright. Set me up with a race. Let's do it. Let's try it. 22.5. Whew. Can grab it. Oh, 22-6. Okay. We're so close. We can do this. I think we can do it. We're very close. Thought that was it. Thought that might have been it. Let's talk swoop racing. Set me up with a race. I'll pay the 100 credits. Well, what if I ask, haven't I already dealt with this fee? Alright, I'll pay the 100 credits. Wait, let's see if we can negotiate it. Yeah, okay. He can't be negotiated. Slimy hut. Alright, 22-5. Bad start. This is not gonna be good. Oh my god, we gotta reset. Can't reset. Let's crash it. Crash the speeder. Alright, let's talk swoop racing. Come on, we can do this. Set me up with a race. Pay 100 credits. Let's go. Already missed one. Missing way too many. Shit, 22-6. We were so close that one run. Oh, it's pretty good. $22 flat. Come on. That's the best I've ever done. Track record. That was a good one. You're too fast for most of my racers. Alright, I'll be back later. Alright, Nico, you gotta be impressed there. Track record, come on, man.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
I convinced Mata to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you're gonna be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
Alright, goodbye then, good luck.
Thanks again. I meant it.
200 credits, or sorry, 200 XP. Got a nice chunk of racing bonds there. Racing bonds, we're gonna save the racing bonds. And then we're gonna use them to get a bunch of credits. If you go to the Yavin station, Suvan Tam has I think he gives like 20% extra for racing bonds. So save those for him. Cash those in. See if we can see what those are about. Probably would be in new items, right? Racing bond. Okay, I have 21 and 99. That's good. We got a good chunk then. We'll save those. There are other tracks here in KOTOR. Manon is the other swoop track. We can do more racing later. Alright. Mullet Man. We got everything done here on Tatooine. Here in our first visit. Head back to the Ebon Hawk. Get to get my autograph. My autograph? My auto print? Are you serious? Maybe I'll be famous. Makes sense. Sure, why not? Scan away. Huh. I wonder if this guy's gonna steal my identity or something. Alright, no journal entry there. Okay, just a fan. Just a fan. Alright, guys. Let's head back to the Ebon Hawk. Let's chat with our party members. We gotta see what they're up to. It's been a while since we talked with Karth and Bastila. And we got that Gitska poison, so we can get rid of these little creatures that we have on the ship. Although they are kind of cute, and I did pet it, but they shouldn't be here. Let's give them the poison. I don't think I get dark side points for this. We'll see. Devours the poison in a single greedy gulp. It'll take a few seconds for the poison to have an effect. Alright, we got XP for that. That's good. 560. So all they do is they start fighting each other and then they die off. Pretty crazy. Okay, and they'll be out of here soon. I don't think we need more. You know, we haven't talked to Juhani yet, have we? Haven't really used her yet.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Damn right, apologize. You thought the dark side had consumed you. It was nothing. It was just the dark side talking, not you.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Don't worry, Juhani, I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay. Anything else she has to say?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often.
especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were.
What's up, Merc?
The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
All right. What's Mission up to? She's still grieving the loss of Terrace. Where she's located. Back here. It's the bunks. Oh, she's over here to the right. Now I remember.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Why is it embarrassing?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaway?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You have to stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Alright. Nothing. Never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
Galactic skank. I type. Yeah, sign me up. Alright, Karth and Bastila. We have not talked to you guys in a while. Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
You know, we did not end our discussion very well last time.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the Battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Why don't you return to the front lines then, if you're so... I mean, no one's forcing you here.
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this... helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have. Yeah, don't worry about it, Karth. You have some issues. It's alright.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
No, just keep quiet and do what you're told. If you agree to work with me for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Alright, Karth. We're good. Bastila.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
I think we know the real reason why you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble? You get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway.
He likes
in many
me.
ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable, but I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to.
I've been a good boy this whole playthrough, Bastila. As funny as as insulting people and being a dick would be.
I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side.
Oh yeah, the windows. You can see the Anchorhead port behind it. Well, yeah, all the planets have their own unique skybox.
Its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to be pretty well versed in that temptation.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I couldn't see myself ever doing such things. I'm a good boy, Bastila. Come on.
And that is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true.
Yeah, the world building in this game is absolutely stellar.
Come to the lure of the dark side and join their cause.
Whether it's the environment,
there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge.
The people you talk to, how lively the worlds feel.
So we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
All right. Anything else I can talk to you about, Basila?
How can I help?
Okay, nothing.
Then I suggest we move on.
How about Karth? We're in good cahoots now, Karth, aren't we?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
And we can talk to HK while we're here.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your restraining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me?
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality? I mean, you're a droid.
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
I don't have any repair skill to do this, but yes, you can repair HK. But we're not going to be able to do that in this playthrough. I used all my skill points in Persuade and Treat Injury.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
You're saying that your memory might just come back, then?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
Meatbag. Tell me what you can, then.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
So you're an assassin droid?
Caution, shh, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
I won't tell anybody.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
Is there a way to reactivate that function? That could be useful for our quest.
Answer. Not that I know of, Master. I still possess all my normal combat and stealth abilities, however.
Alright. That'll be all.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Andrus, what are you up to, buddy?
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Who are you fighting?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter anyway. That world's dead now. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Let's upgrade our saber while we're here. I think we can put a... Did I give away the Crate Dragon Pearl? Yeah, I did. Guess I should have done that. Though I was curious to see... I gave away the Crate Dragon Pearl. Damn. Attack modifier +4. Energy damage 3 to 22. What's Rubat? +4 damage. Oh. Fine. You know, I think it's time to go violet. Green and violet? Probably gonna look pretty cool. Attack modifier 3. 4. Alright, green and violet. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty sick.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Mission, let's talk about your brother, you and the intergalactic skank.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole? No. Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
What if she actually liked him?
I saw Lena for what she really was. A busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat.
Busty.
She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
How is this Lena's fault, though? Seems like it's more his fault.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Nothing for now.
Okay, have it your way.
You should work at Burger King. Canderous. You know, those war stories were pretty intriguing.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, can't do it anymore.
Your choice.
Alright. See if Bastil has anything to say.
How can I help?
Nope.
Then I suggest we move on.
Alrighty. I think it's time for us to go to the next planet. Might be able to stay long tonight, but I'll check you out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, I just started a KOTOR playthrough a few nights ago. I think it's night 3. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to play. I'm gonna probably stream this until it's completed nightly. So, got plenty more left. All right, planet number 2. Go to. I think we're gonna go to Kashyyyk next. Sounds like a pretty good time. Also, the Yavin station is here. We could also explore that, but I think we'll wait a little bit. Go to Kashyyyk. Find our next star map. This is the home of the Wookiees. So long, Anchorhead, for now. We'll be back with some side quest stuff. Probably later. Kashyyyk or Kashyyyk? Mace Windu says Kashyyyk. And everybody in this game says Kashyyyk. Alright, we have another vision. Let's see where the star map is. Where could it be? Let's look closely. It's on the ground. Oh, wow. See, they make their homes high above the trees, high in the trees, so we're gonna have to go down below. Wonder what's down there. They say Kashyyyk in the Clone Wars game. Yeah, I guess that was before Revenge of the Sith, and this game was too, so maybe that was the official pronunciation back then. I wonder what they say in Battlefront 2. They probably say Kashyyyk, because that was after Episode 3. 05.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master. leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
It looked like the star map was on the forest floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosho branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map
Is it Kashyyyk in Battlefront 2, but Kashyyyk in Battlefront 1? Maybe?
It's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. Let's chat with these guys one more time.
What's on your mind?
Alright, Karth, let's get down to business here. Why do you want revenge on Saul so badly? Like, I get that he betrayed you, but is there something else?
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
It just seems to be more personal than that.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I mean, I asked about it.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld.
Of course he doesn't.
4 years
I
ago,
don't want to
Saul
talk
led
about
the
it.
Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
Damn, that's terrible. Sorry, I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
What was your wife like? If you don't mind me asking.
She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon to join her.
What about your son? What happened to him?
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
It is Kashyyyk on Battlefront 1 and 2, okay. So Karth does not know where his son is. Alright, Bastila. Anything else you want to talk about?
How can I help?
Why did the Council send me on this mission with you?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
You said mutual attraction. I knew that you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things.
She can't help herself.
The star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
It just would seem odd that they would send me off without a master to guide me. No offense, you're just a Jedi Knight, right?
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on. There's just something going on that they're not telling us. Why is that?
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? I mean, you're the one who thought that this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Careful. Remember your Jedi teachings. Remember your self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want. You know you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Vasily, you take life too seriously.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
What's up, horse? We just arrived on Kashyyyk. We finished Tatooine. And, probably wrap it up after this, actually. Kinda sleepy. Alright, Juhani, I like the little downtime in the Ebon Hawk. It's just chill. You can just talk with your party members. You learn a lot about Star Wars. You learn a lot about their backstory, who they are, what they do.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
That story-based RPG. BioWare, they killed it. They absolutely killed it. I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
You know, I really don't care. I don't really think I care very much. You just be such a dick to everybody. It's so funny. Perhaps you just need more time, though.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
I cannot afford to look after you all the time, Juhani.
I do not come here begging for scraps from you. I will earn my way with you. You will see just how valuable I am.
Alright. Kinda wanna mess with Bastila some more here.
How can I help?
Nah, she's not ready yet.
Can I suggest?
She ain't ready. Maybe Canderous has some more war stories, though. Possibly.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nope.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Dark Brandon. You know, I don't really care that much.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I was on stream with Brandon. He showed me his VHS collection, and he showed me face cam. Brandon put his webcam on. He's like, "Hey, TH, this is what I look like." It was an amazing experience. And then his stream totally got so laggy we could not do anything. And yeah, unfortunately I think he deleted that VOD. And I was smoking him, so he's like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have any matches of me getting smoked. I might lose my subs. Like, Brandon, it was just all for fun. But let's talk about your brother again.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing.
Okay.
Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Nothing, never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
I know you really wanted to do an LTK Cup 6 recap, but... And I was quizzing him. I was quizzing Brandon on everything about the LTK Cup 6, and he knows everything about it. Every single thing. I'd be like, okay, what maps did Redvox and Zika play? And he would spit it out. It'd be like... He would know it. He just knows everything about the tournament. It's crazy. And I would quiz him on who got eliminated by who, and he knew every single one. Also. Zalbar, this is your homeworld. Do you know anything about the planet that we're on? I mean, we're on Kashyyyk. I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, I'll talk later, Zalbar. We're gonna be using Zalbar here. For sure. Alright, let's see. What party member should we select? We'll do Zalbar and Bastila. We haven't had Bastila in our party for a little bit. We left her out of Tatooine. The configuration we want. Welcome to planet G5623. Why don't you just call it by its name? It's all about corporate codes. Corporatism in space. There'll be a 100 credit docking fee. What service does the 100 credits get me? How do you know this? I forgot what I had for breakfast yesterday. Is the price negotiable? Well, persuade lie. I represent wealthy clients. You should let me pass. It worked. Nice little lie. Do I get dark side points for lying? Provide a translator? No.